I said, hold up, man. I said, I'm wanting him. I want a piece of him. He goes, you're going to have to get in line.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I never got into like a fight or anything with a CO. One time at Missouri State Penitentiary, one wanted to fight me. It was a lieutenant, actually. I told that story. But he wanted to fight everybody. He wanted to fight COs, prisoners. He didn't care. He just wanted to fight, you know. And he was one of the, he'd always said, he goes, when he wanted to fight a prisoner, I take my badge off. You don't write me up. I don't write you up. Let's go. But there's one instance in Potosi Correctional Center that I got mad enough to fight a CO. You know, I know many of the people, some of my friends that's gotten into it with COs over one thing or another. Usually it was one of those COs that just likes to cause trouble. They're on a power trip. And this was one of them too. This happened, no, it wasn't Potosi, it was Bowling Green. Anyway, he would try to write people up for anything. He'd write them up for things that wasn't against the rules, you know. He'd just harass people all the time. Even other COs did not like him. So I got sent to Bowling Green from Potosi, and I was only at that prison like a year and a half. But anyway, this CO just keeps bugging me, and one day, you know, they have to go outside on smoke break or anything like that, you know. So one day I go out, and outside the housing unit, I mean, I'm mad, and I go up to walk a little ways, and I'm waiting for him to come out on his smoke break, and people trying to talk me down, you know, calm me down, man. He's not worth it, man. But all of a sudden, this CO comes running out of the bubble and stops just maybe 10 feet in front of me and is calling that CO out. Tell him, get your ass out here now so I can whoop it for you. I said, hold up, man. I said, I'm wanting him. I want a piece of him. He goes, you're going to have to get in line. You know, and I mean, he's mad. His face is red, veins popping out of his forehead, and I thought, man. But that CO never came out. Next thing you know, other white shirts and COs are coming down there, and they both, with the one that was outside, he got walked off the prison. You know, they kind of walked away with him, and I think they made him leave the prison that day. The other one, he was made to leave too, and they took it was like a couple of days before I saw either one of them again. But that one that was always causing trouble, see, they raised everybody's level there because they was told to make South Central Correctional Center a level 5. So they just started, if you hadn't been there 2 years, they was raising your level to a 5 without you having done anything wrong. You know, you usually get your level raised when you do something to get it bumped up, you know, something major like an assault or stabbing or something like that. So they just raised a bunch of our levels, you know, and we wasn't too happy about it. And my job was cleaning in front of the housing unit. And so in the evening time, so I get called out to clean the front, and he's out there with me. There has to be a CO out there with you, especially at nighttime like that. So we wasn't saying nothing to one another, you know. And all of a sudden he says, going to level 5 tomorrow, you know, be careful on those level 5s. He's actually being kind of nice about it at first, you know. And I said, man, I've been in a level 5 before, man. I know the deal, you know. Then he just keeps going on and on about it. Yeah, going to level 5 tomorrow. You ain't gonna be in this nice. I didn't really like that prison anyway. But he said, you ain't gonna be in this nice prison no more. It ain't gonna be sweet on you no more. You're going to level 5. I said, hey man, could you just kind of drop that? Because I got my level raised for no reason. I didn't do nothing to get my level raised. So I'm kind of mad about this. Can we just drop it? Well, he's quiet for a minute too, and then he goes, going to level 5, man. How you feel about that? Going to level 5. And finally I just said, F you. You know? He said, what? I'll put you in the hole. I said, put me in the hole. I'll be gone tomorrow. Come on, put me in the hole. And he just kind of stares at me. Get your ass back inside your cell. So I went back into my cell and I told my cellie and my good partner too about that, and he was just laughing about it. He goes, man, that dude will not stop, man. You know, how come he has not been hurt yet, you know? I said, well, I was going to that one day, and the CO had to come out there and make a scene because he wanted a piece of him. And Kevin said, yeah, I'm glad that happened, you know, because you don't need to be getting, you got enough time, you know. Anyway, a little short story for you. And thank you for watching.